One, two, three, start.
So good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We are again here with the Six Nation World League tournament organized by Eagle Sports, and this is the match between England Protektor and Nepal Everest Walls. We have two captains, Mr. Farooq and Mr. Dipender. Also we have umpires, Mr. Mohsin and Mr. Sunny. So this is the toss time now.
I can tell. Alpha.
This is the ball, and it's a tail. Nepal Everest Walls win the toss, and they wanted to ball first. So let's see. What are your strategies to bowling first?
I think the last match we decided to bat first. Before I think on this wicket, no matches, and this wicket looks little bit monster, so we're gonna chase the later on maybe more new coming. So today we're gonna chase the target.
So what are the number in your mind you wanted to make for another team?
We decided to chase, but we'll restrict them around 150. So might be that is the good target to chase on.
Okay, so best of luck for the match.
Thank you.
So hard luck for the toss, sir. If you won the toss, what do you have to choose?
We would have surely bat first because we already have a target in mind. Let's see. Again, we have a few players short, but we have good substitutes. So a lot of changes. Mainstay will have to play something.
And also I wanted to ask from you, what are the numbers in your mind and strategies for the bowling and the batting?
The batting must be above 200. We will target 240. Let's see if we reach 240, 230 is a good score. For the
Okay, best of luck for the match, so thank you so much. So Nepal Everest Walls win the toss and they wanted to ball first. So good evening everyone. This is the Six Nation Gold League tournament organized by Eagle Sports, and this tournament is playing toward the Eagle Cricket Ground at Cricket Ground number 1 and sponsored by AMZ Properties. Today is the 5th match of Six Nation. Today is a Six Nation tournament, 5th tournament, and this is between England Protector and Nepal Everest Wolves. So this is the first ball for England Protector. And there is a partnership between Ayub and Farouk. The bowler is Lakshman Dumre. That was the over-pitch delivery, and the second ball, he just pushed it away toward the short third man and goes for a single run. So as this is the starting of the power play, only 2 players are outside the 30-yard circle. So that was a textbook delivery, and a batsman played it well toward the cover. Goes for again a single. So they wanted to settle down first toward the wicket. After that they will make a number on the board. They wanted to understand the ball and the bowler. Another ball, and now he just raised a ball toward the deep point, and there was a fielder. As I already said, this is the power play, and 2 only fielders are outside the 30-yard circle. So they have a deep point and another one who is a third man. So last ball cuts it off so quickly from a deep point fielder. This time batsman wanted to play, but he did not get the ball, and straight goes to keeper's hand. So that was a dot delivery from Lakshman Dumre. Another ball, two back-to-back dot deliveries are delivered by Lakshman Dumre. So ending of the over number 1, scores are 3. A good over from Lakshman, only giving a 3 run as this is the startup. So also England Protector wanted to settle down toward the wicket. They wanted to make a more a stand toward the pitch and made a number for their bucket. So another baller, Adnan Ilahi, who is on attack now. So that was a slower full toss delivery. He just picked it up toward the no-man area, which is a deep mid-wicket, and goes for a boundary for the second over of first ball. So this boundary is from Ayub. Ayub, who is a right-hander batsman. This is a 182nd match of Ayub. Now he just playing a defensive shot, not getting a chance of a run. Another ball which is off-pitch delivery, and he just got the ball and pushed it away toward the deep extra cover, and ball raises like a bullet out from the boundary and goes for a 4-run. So this is the second boundary from the bat of Ayub. Now the soft hand toward the ball and just played it toward the mid-wicket and goes for a single run. So 2 more deliveries are remaining for the second over from Adnan Ilahi. That was just up and above, and it goes for enough for the catch. So this is the first wicket for the name of Farouk. Has to walk back toward the pavilion. So 1 wicket for England Protector. A beautiful catch. The fielder who was toward the extra cover was waiting for the ball onto his hand. So that catch by Lakshman Dumre, who was the previous bowler, standing so tall toward the ground and take the catch very peacefully. Another batsman, a new pair of eyes, and taking more responsibility for making a run for England Protector, Mr. Thayer, who is on a strike now. So first ball, he just take it, and a quieter appeal from the bowler, but still batsman surviving. So this is the ending of the over number 2. Scores are 12 for 1. Another over number 3 from Lakshman Dumre, and now it just raises toward the deep backward point, and a good stop by the fielder just near the rope. He just running like 10 to 20 yards off the ground and stop the ball. So 2 runs added to the score for England Protector. That was a very up and above, and with the one stop, it goes for boundary. So this boundary is from the bat of again Ayub. He just wanted to make big numbers out from the boundaries. Again, what I already said, he just wanted to make number out from the boundaries. So this is a maximum, a first maximum toward the deep extra cover, and goes for Ayub, who made now he just, that was so close toward the fielder who was at extra cover. Hope there's no big injury. So that straight goes to fielders. He wanted to get it catch, but a good try by the fielder as well. So again, that was goes for again up and above in the air for a while, and throw it toward the deep extra cover. Goes for a single run. This ways he wanted to play, so he just ending the over with the dot delivery. Lakshman Dumre, 2 over giving 15 runs. So ending of the number 3 scores are 24 for 1. So Adnan Ilahi, who comes back into the attack for the second over. So first delivery, he delivered a quick stop by the fielder toward the extra cover. So no runs here. Another, he just played it down the ground and goes for a single run, played it toward the short fine leg area. So they wanted to make a good partnership as this is the fourth over running, only few over are left for the power play. Just find the gap and he pushed the ball toward the deep square leg area, and there was a stop by the fielder. Two fielders are just behind the ball and successfully stopped the ball. So single, couple of runs they added on the board. A lower full toss delivery and it goes for a boundary with a one bounce. So this boundary is toward the deep extra cover. This is the fifth boundary at the bat of Ayub, who is on a 28 run at 14 deliveries. That was just a defensive shot. Don't want to make another run because there was the chances for a run out just near the pitch, and a quick cuts it off by the fielder as well. So no run. So this is a perfect delivery and timing what a batsman want, and he caught it. So this is the sixth boundary toward the deep backward point. Ending of the over number 4, scores are 35 for 1. As this is the Six Nation Gold League tournament organized by Eagle Sports and played it at Eagle Cricket Ground number 1. So this is the fifth match between England Protektor and Nepal Everest Wasps, where is Nepal Everest Wasps won the toss and wanted to up the field. That was a slower delivery from the Lakshman Dumre. And third over he was running. So no run at the first ball of a third over. A good bowling. Over-pitch delivery just onto the bowler's hand, and a lovely delivery he delivered. Another ball, over-pitch delivery, he just caught, and there was a miss by the fielder toward the backward square leg, and goes for a deep square leg area for a boundary. So this boundary is a 7th boundary from the bat of Ayub. He just opened his wrist and doing 36 numbers at the board in 18 deliveries. Now just casually played it toward the extra cover and goes for a single run. 2 more deliveries are remain for this over from Lakshman Dumre. Just on to the pads, and a quieter appeal from the team Nepal Everest Wolves. But hard luck for the bowler and luck is for the batsman. He survived. So we have experienced umpire Mr. Mohsin and Mr. Sunny. Now he's just going up and above from the 30-yard circle, but still Nepal Everest Wolves success for the stop for a ball, and goes for over number 5. They have getting a couple of runs, so scores are now 43 for 1. One more over are remaining for the power play. So this is the starting of over number 6 from Milan, another bowler. This is the first over from Milan, who is a right arm fast bowler. So first ball never giving a room toward the batsman, so taking a run. Well, that was the wide delivery, just goes toward the leg side. So extra run added on the board. That was good line and length delivery, and he just showed the power and get the timing. Just pushed it away toward the deep cover and goes for a boundary number 8 from the bat of Ayub, who is just 9 runs away for his half of the century. Again, that was a perfect delivery he delivered. Good line and length. Equally played it by the batsman, but never getting a room for the run here. Wanted to play, but that was onto the hand of a keeper. A dot delivery by Milan. 4 ball and 5 run. Now that was just raises toward the deep extra cover and stopped by the fielder who was at deep cover. So single run they have added to the board. Bigger pardon, couple of runs they have added to the board. So one more delivery is remaining. That was just higher on the sky, and that was the ball of a catch, but landed very safely toward the ground at a no-man area. So ending of the over number 6, scores are 51 for 1. Now the current run rate is 8.50. So now Arjuna, who is on attack now after the power play. So there is changes in fielding, as we know. That was a slower delivery he delivered, wanted to stop the ball by the bowler, but he did not get the ball. Still make a single run by England Protector. Again, he picked up a slower and played it toward the extra cover. That was a lovely delivery from Arjuna, never giving a chance of a run toward the batsman. A slower delivery. Upishly delivery he delivered, and the batsman just he wanted to confuse the batsman where is to play. So never getting a run from last 2 balls. So this is just a missed by the batsman and the keeper, and which is a wide delivery just onto the offside. So extra run added. Again, uppishly delivery he delivered, but never getting a chance of run. He just saved the another ball. So ending off the over number 7, scores are 55 for 1. So from the last 2 over, the current run rate of England Protector are getting down. It's a 7.86. So Milan, the another bowler who comes back into the attack. This is the second over from Milan. At the first over, he just giving an 8 run at the rate of eco 8. So that was the first delivery, and what a stop by the fielder toward the extra cover. So single runner added to the board. Another delivery he delivered, but didn't getting a chance of run. Now he just played it toward the extra cover and goes for again a single run. Single is rotating the wicket toward the England Protector. Just pulled the shot and played it toward the mid-wicket area. There was a fielder who cuts it off the ball and batsman make a single run. That was a block hole delivery he delivered and no room toward the batsman at the ground. Now he just got the room and played it toward the no-man area, where is a third man and the last ball he just got for the boundary. So ending off the over number 8 scores are set 62 for 1. So the first ball from Arjun at the second over, who is a comeback into the attack. That was a lower full toss, and he put it away toward the deep square leg area and goes for a boundary. So with this boundary, Ayug make 52 run at 31 deliveries, which is a half of the century he completed. A well played by the batsman Ayub. Now he just off the mark in his style and goes for maximum at the bat of Ayub, and which is played it toward the long on, toward the straight. So that was an absolutely beautiful shot. Just missed by the keeper, and it goes for a couple of runs by this misses.
फैसल भाई ने बोला नहीं होगा उसको कि 5 बॉल 5 छक्के मार। देखता नूर भाई आपका विराट कोहली आज शायद फंसा हुआ था, फंसे था, बोलना भूल गए।
That was again, he wanted to go big, but the stop the ball by the fielder at cover and goes for
नहीं नहीं जादू है यार, परसों जो
no run.
अनस अनस ये तो हबीब लाया होगा।
A soft hand toward the ball and tried to getting more number, but taken a single at the ending of the over number 9. Scores are 75 for 1 at the current run rate, which is creeping up 8.33. So Ayub, who is on a best, giving at his batting 59 run at 35 deliveries, 9 fours and 1 maximum. Also, they wanted to make more a good partnership between Ayub and Tahir.
अपने लिए आप इंडोर खेलते हो शायद। ओ माय गॉड ये तो फिर ठीक है, फिर तो उसकी गलती नहीं है यार, उसके लिए फिर उसको ठंडियों में दिया। हाँ नहीं मेरे
So another attempt. This is from the Milan, the third over. At the 2 over, he giving a 15 run only. That was a sign of a good bowling.
वो तो है पक्की बात है।
Now that another big shot, but stopped by the fielder as well
फिर अपने जैसा ही
toward the long on.
वो बैट्समैन था, तुम लोग ने उसको नहीं उसने भेजा एज अ बैट्समैन, तुम लोग ने बॉलिंग कराया गलती से।
And goes for a single run.
नहीं नहीं अच्छा बैटिंग किया तुम लोग ने, नहीं नहीं टीम अच्छी है वो, और वो हमेशा अपने से लड़के खेलती है।
Again, another big number he wanted, but a good field placement and a good bowling by Nepal Everest was just prevent all the boundaries at their best. A good line and length delivery and a quick stop, the ball toward the cover, goes for a single run.
नहीं वो तो यार उसका मसला यही है, वो भी जिद्दी है फैसल के जैसा, कहता मैच बल्ले बल्ले मैं अपना पूरा करूँगा, वो जिद्दी है भाई। नूर भाई वो टीम को बोलता है कि मैं जब 11
With this again, he wanted to go big and it goes toward the extra cover, and that was the maximum
इसमें वो ईडन अपना ईगल
at the bat of Ayub.
नहीं नहीं मैं नहीं हूँ, मैं कल आऊँगा, परसों आऊँगा। हाँ मेरी तो जगह ही नहीं बनती है, वो तो पक्की बात है, मेरी जगह नहीं
So now Ayub, he only managed to top it.
है। आज वही तो मैंने यहाँ भेजा ना नासिर के स्क्रीनशॉट के, भाई मलिक कैप्टन है, मैं बोला बस ये क़यामत की निशानी है।
Now the ball raises toward the tee point and goes for a boundary, and this is the ending of the over number 10. Scores are 89 for 1. Whereas Ayub on his 70s at 39 deliveries with 10, 4 and 2 sixes. So we will come back after a short little break. Thank you so much. So we are back after the break. So we will again come for the next 10 overs. So there's a side changes of the wicket. Now bowling from the ground number 2. So this is the 11th over and the bowler is Milan. And which is the first ball he delivered. Ball was just raises toward the sky and goes for a fielder toward a mid-off area, goes for a wicket number 1 at the catch. So this is the wicket number 2 for England Protector. What a startup by Nepal Everest Wolves. So Tahir who wanted to walk back toward the pavilion and this catch at long on by Raja Jamshed. And the bowler was Indra MGR. This is the first over from Indra. So here comes a new batsman walk out with the purpose. England will be looking for another quick one, but he'll have another plans. Babar Gazanfar. So he opens his account with the single. So takes another ball, just played it toward the mid wicket and goes for a single again.
जाओ चक्कर लगाओ चाय शाय पियो बोल देता हूँ बंदे को चाय पिलाएगा कड़क मस्त
That was over pitch delivery and just over the fielder and goes for a deep backward point for a boundary with a 2 bounce. So this is the boundary number 11 from Ayub. Again, overpitched, he takes it toward the point, but there was the fielder who cuts it off. So no run. That was too much for the fielder, and over the top. Goes all the way and goes toward the long on. So Ayub got another maximum. This is the third maximum. He's done 80 runs at 42 deliveries. So this is the ending of the over number 11. Scores are 102. Deepu Thapa, who is another bowler, right arm off break bowler. So first delivery he delivered and cuts it off by the fielder who was at cover. So first delivery, no run. Another water movement. He wanted to play so hard, but a slip of a bat. So there is also never getting a chance of a run. But the batsman, Power Gasanfar, wanted to make a big number. That was onto the bat and wanted to play. But bowler did not give in the room toward the batsman. So no runs so far. Goes for the shot, but there's a cuts it off at the back foot, and that goes for boundary. He just unsuccessful for cuts it off the ball at the deep square leg. That was again on to the sky. That wow shot from the bat of Gasanfar goes for a cow corner and a maximum. So this is the first maximum from the bat of Babar Gasanfar. He is 11 run at 7 deliveries now. So wanted to get forward the ball toward the mid-off. So ending the over number 12, scores are now Nelson for 2. So now remaining 8 more over, and let's see how many more number will make England Protector for the chasing of Nepal Everest Wolves. This is a good competition between Nepal Everest Wolves and England Protector. Just crams toward a mid-on and goes for a single run now. The bowler is Indra. This is the second over his bowling. At the first over he giving a 11 run. Now he just got the roam onto the bat handle and goes for a boundary with the sum of the bounce toward the fine leg area. They are showing a good partnership, Mr. Babar Gasanfar and Ayub. Well, it goes high off the bat and raises toward the deep cover. Three fielder who was just behind the ball and successfully stopped. Still, they make 2 number at the board. Just pushed it away toward the cover and do not take a chance of a run because it will be expensive for the batsman. That was playing just straight and goes for a single run. Again, up and higher and goes for a maximum toward the long on area. That was just a beautiful shot. Goes for a Babar Gasanfar's bat, a second maximum. So ending off the over number 13, scores are 125 for 2. Good line and length. He delivered deep Uthapa. And a good cut sit off by the fielder at extra cover. Did not take a chance of a run. Just onto the bat and pushed it away toward the deep mid-wicket area and goes for a single run. Spot on delivery and places for a single. That was overpitched from the bowler and batsman plays it with a soft hand toward the mid-on. Again, good line and length, which is a bowler hits the right spot and cuts it off by the fielder toward the cow corner, and they makes a single run. That was a so close call. So ending the over number 14, scores are 129 for 2. So another bowler, Arjun, who comes on an attack now. So this is the third over from Arjun. Just cut to mid-on and goes for a single run. Now he just played it absolutely stunning shot toward the long on and goes for a maximum. That was not of another than which is Ayub. 95 run at 51 deliveries with 12 fours and 4 sixes. So that was he just playing a shot toward the cover. Goes for a single. So this is very important to save Ayub as he is 4 run away for the first century. So 2 more deliveries are remaining from Arjun. So that was again, he just wanted to play over the rope, but there was a fielder who cuts it off the ball toward the deep mid-wicket area. And they have that he wanted to play a shot, but it raises toward the short fine leg and goes for a single. So this is the ending of the over number 15. Scores are 139 for 2, whereas Ayub at his 97 in 53 deliveries at 12 boundaries and 4 sixes. This is the Six Nation Gold League tournament organized by Eagle Sports and sponsored by AMZ Properties and Shadowcap. Whereas this match is playing at Eagle Cricket Ground number 1. And this is the match between England Protektor and Nepal Everest Wolves. Only 5 over are left for this first innings, which will make the number for the chasing for another team, who is Nepal Everest Wolves. So that was the first delivery from Deepu Thapa of third over. Goes a white ball. So extra run added to the board. Just wanted to play so hard, but still didn't take the chance of run, which is a good decision. Just plays it toward the cow corner, and Ayub, who made 103 numbers at the board at 55 deliveries. The first century he has completed. Congratulations for Ayub, a well-played best batsman. Just placed it toward the long on and goes for a single run. So this is the good partnership between Babar Gasinfar and Ayub. 58 run at 32. There was again just up and above from the bowler. He just wanted to stop the ball at one-handed but did not stop. Still they make a single. So this time again he just played it toward the mid off area and goes for a single. That was a dot delivery by the bowler Deepu Thapa. Goes for a keeper's hand, never giving a room toward the batsman. So ending of the over number 16, scores are 149 for 2. Only 4 over are left for the first inning. That was another over running, which is 17th over from the bowler Milan. At the first ball, he just make a maximum toward the long on area at the bat of Ayub, who is on 105. Bigger pardon, 111. That is Nelson. So perfect shot, he's played it. So that was on to the hand of keeper. A quiet appeal from the bowler and the fielder, but still batsmen surviving. So that he just played it, and what the keeper wanted to get from the last ball, the catch, and another wicket number 3 for England Protector at the name of Ayub. So that was on to the slot at Nepal Everest was, and a big fish has to walk back toward the pavilion, but he already made a good number for the England Protector. So this catch is taken by the keeper Bibek. Another batsman, ALV, who is on a strike now. Another batsman from England, Protektor, who will take the responsibility of another numbers on their bucket. First ball for ALV, and he opens his account with the single. That was a beautiful delivery delivered by the bowler Milan, never giving a chance of a run. That was a wide delivery, so which goes toward the leg side and stopped by the keeper. So extra run added to the board as a wide. That goes to the keeper's hand, a dot delivery. So ending the over number 17, 157 for 3, whereas a current run rate of 9.24, which is a good current run rate. And there is a fresher batsman, ALV and Babargasan, for who are a good partnership, who wanted to make a good partnership toward the wicket. So 3 more over are remaining for the team England Protektor for make a big number for chasing toward the Nepal Everest walls. Indra, who come back on attack the first ball, and he off the mark straight away toward, goes for a maximum at the bat of ALV. This is the second ball and he makes it a maximum. So after the good start, that was a good try by the bowler to stop the ball at his on, but still they make a single run. That's a good line and length and goes for keeper's hand. A dot delivery by Indra. He just tried to affect the more runs and plays it toward the mid-off. Goes for a single. That was on the slot and goes toward the long off area. That was just onto the hand of the fielder, but up and above the ball, and a good stop by the fielder. So this ball is a no ball. So now there's a chance of a free hit by the batsman. And he just got, but this is not enough onto the ground. That might be a catch, but ball landed very safely toward the ground. And end of the over number 18, scores are 168 for 3. Another bowler, Adnan Ilahi, who comes back into the attack. So that was a wide delivery he delivered at the first ball, which is giving an extra run toward the England Protector. Just again, two back-to-back wide deliveries are delivered, giving a two gifted run. That was the nudge to the mid-off and goes for wicket number 4 for England Protector. So another catch at mid-off. There is a fielder who just waited for the ball and got it in his hands very calmly. Babar Gazanfar, he just has to walk back after 20 run at 24 balls. And this is again a catch by Raja Jamshed at the long off area. That was a second delivery. Now another batsman, Kashif Munwar. He just opens his account with the boundary at deep back point. So what a start by the batsman. A new pair of eyes from England Protector. Again, he just takes it away the ball and it races toward the deep square leg area for a boundary. So two back-to-back boundaries he just completed. Two balls, 8 runs. There he was, wanted to play, but it missed by the keeper as well. They make a single run. Just again he goes toward the straight and goes for a maximum. What a startup by the Kashif Munwar and ALV. This is the second maximum at the bat of ALV. 5 ball, 15 runs. Now just flicked away, he wanted to play, but goes to keeper's hand. Ending of the over number 19, scores are 185 for 4. So remaining one more over for England Protector.
नहीं ये तो है मैं तो बोल रहा हूँ 100 जायद भाई भी कर देते थे लेकिन पटेल तुम नहीं करते थे मसला ये है क्योंकि तुमको पीछे 4 ओवर मिला तो भी तुमसे उतरा नहीं है तो खैर चलो मैं समझ सकता हूँ लास्ट 1 साल से तुम्हारा फॉर्म आउट ऑफ फॉर्म चल रहा है कोई नहीं आएगा आएगा इंशाल्लाह एक बार मिलेंगे ना नाश्ता 11 कोई तो फॉर्म आ जाएगा करीम भाई कोई नाश्ता 11 टीम है क्या
So Lakshman Dumre, who comes back into the attack. This is the 4th over of Lakshman. He just wanted to get the tennis ball shot, but did not get the ball perfectly. Goes to keeper's hand. A first delivery from Lakshman Dumre was a dot delivery. Now he just Everest Wolves and playing at Eagle Cricket Ground, ground number 1. So this is a chasing of Nepal Everest Wolves who need 192 runs in 120 balls, which is 20 overs. So there's a partnership between Deepu Thapa and Biplop Rai. And the bowler who is Ayub, first delivery was a Pishli delivery he delivered, and batsman just defended. Again, a Pishli delivery again, the slower we can also say. So unrecognizable for the batsman. 2 deliveries, no runs. Now he just recognized the ball and pushed it away toward the tee point. And the ball raises for the rope, but it cuts it off by the fielder. They just collect couple of runs. Again, he just played it down the ground toward the deep mid-wicketer, toward the cow corner, and goes for a single run. So these kind of deliveries now he just recognize at the 2 balls. First 2 ball he did not just place it. So after the chasing of first over, first wicket from the bowler, Ayub on to the stump. What a delivery he delivered. So this is the wicket number 1 for Nepal Everest Wolves. Another batsman, Adil, who comes on a strike now. So from the Nepal Everest was a perfect startup. A perfect startup from England Protektor. So this is the ending of the over number 1. Scores are 3 for 1, which is a good comeback by England Protektor. At the first over, they have got a stump out and first wicket, only giving a 3 run toward the another team, which is Nepal Everest Wolves. Johar Abbas, the another bowler, the first delivery, who is on the attack now. And equally played by the batsman who pushed the ball toward the mid-wicket but did not take the chance of a run because it's cuts it off by quickly. A good line and length delivery. Now he just got the ball and find the room toward the ground and goes for a four toward the fine leg area. So this is the first boundary from the bat of Deepu Thapa. Again, a good line and length, a textbook delivery. That was a catch and another wicket, wicket number 2 at the second over for Nepal Everest Wasps. What a perfectly catch by the fielder at mid-wicket area. So Deepu Thapa has to walk back after the boundary. And this wicket taken by Noor Ahmed, who is standing so tall toward the mid-wicket and get the ball at in hand. So another batsman, Bibek, who comes on a crease, also in a strike now. So he just got a first delivery and no chance of run. He wanted to just settle down first toward the wicket and will play whenever he just recognized the ball and the bowler. That was a pitch delivery. He just catch it and unrecognizable, unplayable ball. A dot delivery by the bowler Johar Abbas. A lovely delivery he delivered toward the batsman. A first over his giving only 4 runs and get a first wicket. Again, a good line and length delivery, equally played it by the batsman. Just throw it away toward the short third man area and goes for 1 run. So ending the over number 2, scores are 8 for 2. another bowler, Ayub, who comes back into the attack with his upishly deliveries, whereas he already taken one wicket at the first over. That was again a upishly delivery. He delivered towards the batsman and never giving a room for a batsman on the ground to take another runs. 2 ball delivered, never giving a room. Again, unplayable ball of Ayub, but still equally played it by the batsman and takes a single run. Now he just recognized the balls delivered by Ayub. Just a defensive shot he played it. No run so far. Again, he delivered toward the batsman, giving no room to play. 0 run taken. Johar Abbas is bowling with the great control. So ending the over number 3, scores are 9 for 2. Another bowler, Johar Abbas, again comes back into the attack. So this is the first delivery he delivered. A tight bowling from England Protektor toward the Nepal Everest Wolves. Now they places for a single just toward the short third man. That was just untouchable from the bat and straight goes to keeper's hand. Is so close call. Also a dot delivery by the bowler. So no run. Again playing a defensive but takes a single run. So 2 more deliveries are remaining for the over of 4 from Johar Abbas. That's missed by the keeper and the batsman, and it goes for a leg by and the 4, which is a effortless boundary. This is now a good line in length. And places for a single are rotating their wicket as for a nothing. This is a good for Nepal Everest balls. So ending of the number 4 scores are 16 for 2, as they also wanted to get more big numbers. 2 more overs are remaining for the power play. So Ayub, who comes back into the attack of a third over. First delivery, never giving a chance of a run. Now he just wanted to get the big number, but there was the fielder who just cuts it off the ball. So single run at the board. Up pitchly delivery. Now he just got the room and it just raises a straight goes for boundary with the 2 bounce. So as this is the power play, they wanted to make more number at this. Still they have a titan bowling as they are getting. So just pulled it away and a place for a single. So he just pushed it away and places for a single run. So this is just onto the ground and played it for a single again. So this is the ending of the number 5. Scores are 24 for 2, whereas their current run rate of 4.80, but required is 11.20, as they needed 168 run in 90 balls. Johar Abbas comes back into the attack and first delivery onto the keeper's glove, a dot delivery. So no runs at the first ball. Just right at him, no room, 2 dot. Abbas on fire. Just onto his bat and goes for a single run. After 2 dot deliveries, he just got the room and running between the wicket and takes a single. Again, just comes off the bat very softly, and they scampered through for a single run. So this was a defensive shot by the batsman, Bibek, and goes for 1 run. Just pulled it away the ball toward the backward point. And end the over numbers K6 scores are 28 for 2. So this is the ending of the power play. Still they didn't make a good number at the power play. So after the power play, this is the 7th over from Faisal, another bowler who is on attack. That was the first delivery. He just got it on the way and placed the ball toward the deep square leg area for a 4. Good line and length delivery he delivered and pushed it away toward the mid-wicket area. There was the fielder who cuts it off the ball. And a 1 run they has taken. That was a wide delivery. So extra run added to the board. Now he just got the room, but there is the fielder who just near the rope, who cuts it off the ball and throw it back toward the bowler. So single added. So another wide from the bowler Faisal. Extra run added on the board. This ball he just placed it toward the backward point and goes for a single run. Single are rotating the wicket, but these are not enough for a chasing. So Nepal Everest balls need a more good partnership between their batsmen. Now he just got the ball and placed it, but it goes for a drop catch toward the extra cover, where is the fielder just unrecognized the catch. A good try, but that was just missed by the keeper, and they have the chance of getting an extra run. So 2 run added, good running between the wicket. Ending the over number 7, scores are 40 for 2. So Ayub, who again comes back into the attack at his 4th over. 3 over, only giving a 12 run and 1 wicket. A pitchly delivery as he already delivered at his style and pushed it away toward the deep back square leg area. Again, he just placed a ball toward the mid-off and at the deep extra cover. There is the fielder who cuts it off the ball. That was a close call, a good delivery, a lovely delivery by Ayub. Now he just recognized the ball and placed it so well and goes for a maximum just out from the ground. So this is the maximum, first maximum from Adil. These kind of boundaries and sixes they needed if they wanted to chase. These run needed 144 run in 73 ball. Now the current run rate, which is a 6.13 and required is 11.84. So this is the Six Nation Gold League tournament organized by Eagle Sports and sponsored by AMZ Properties and Shadow Gap. So after the maximum, this is the last delivery from Ayub. Just pulled a soft hand toward the square leg and goes for a single run. So this is the 8th over and the scores are 49 for 2. Ayub, who has completed 4 over and only giving a 21 run and getting a 1 wicket. Quite a good overs he done. So that was the first delivery from the bowler Saad Afridi, and batsman takes it for the maximum toward the deep square leg area. A classic shot he just done out from the ground and another 6 from the bat of Adil. That was an over-pitch delivery, and they just pushed the ball toward the mid-wicket area and goes for a single run. Just raise the ball toward the tee point and single. A slower delivery, he just got it away and well stopped the ball just near the rope at long on area. So single run taken by both of the batsmen. Now that was a good ball by the bowler. Straight goes to bowler's hand, no chance of run. Just picks it away, and that was another wicket as a catch again at the long off area. Where is the fielder waiting for the ball, just coming onwards his hand. So third wicket goes to Nepal Everest Walls. Ending of the over number 9 with the wicket. Scores are 58 for 3, whereas the current run rate is half of required, 6.44, and required is 12.18. So Johar Abbas who just catch at the long off area so cleanly. So another over from Faisal Mahmood, who is on attack. The first ball raises for a boundary. Adil, who just played it so well at 32 in 24 balls. So another wicket. What a playing by England Protektor, getting a fourth wicket at before 10 overs. So this is the amazing bowling and fielding by the team England Protektor. So Adil, who has to walk back toward the pavilion. Catch taken by Abdul Rahman at third man area, short third man area. So this is the third catch from the team England Protector. They never missed the advantage of taking another catches. So Raja Jamshed and another batsman who is now coming at crease and a strike. Both are a fresh batsman on the strike. That was a lovely ball he delivered, but missed by the keeper, so they takes a single run running between the wicket. Just on the bat, and it raises toward the deep square leg area. Now he just got and getting a 4 number on board at his wrist. So Raja Jamshed opens his account with the boundary. Good line and length, he just take it off and it goes for up and above from the fielder and a maximum toward the cow corner. So Raja Jamshed, he is on a fire now. 2 deliveries, 1 4 and 1 maximum. That they wanted the Nepal Everest walls for their chasings. Again, just a tick on the bat, and it raises again for a maximum number 2 toward the cow corner again. 2 back-to-back maximum. So ending the over number 10 scores are 79 for 4. Now the current run rate of Nepal Everest Walls is slightly up, 7.90, and required is 11.30, which is need more than this. So needed 113 run at 60 deliveries for Nepal Everest Walls. Remaining 10 more over. So we will come back after the short little break. Thank you so much. So another ball he delivered and pushed it away. The batsman toward the mid-on. Goes for a single. The ball toward the deep mid-wicket area. Plays it for a single. Now again a defensive shot at the ending the over number 11, just goes for a single run. Delivery of a 12th over from Thai, another bowler. First delivery he delivered at the attack and goes for maximum toward the long off at the bat of Sanju. So that was a wide delivery from Thai. Just placed the ball toward the no man area and goes for a boundary toward the third man. These kind of boundaries and sixes they needed for just creeping up their run rate. Wanted to play, but that was the offside and onto the keeper's hand. So wide, extra run added on the board. That was a classy shot from the batsman Sanju. A second maximum at his bat. So this maximum toward the long off area. Now he just opened his wrist or making another number. Now he just creeping his current run rate. Needed 90 run at 51 balls. So again, he just wanted to play, but out from the bat and a wide delivery delivered by Tahir. So again, another boundary toward the deep extra cover. He just played it. Sanju at his 23 run in 9 deliveries, 2 maximum and 2 boundaries. So this is the over number 11.4. Scores are 107 for 4. Needed 85 run in 50 deliveries. A slower delivery, he just picks it away on his bat and goes for another maximum. Well played by Sanju. Amazing shot. Played it toward the long off. So this is a 5 ball and 29 runs. So this is the last delivery he delivered and goes for a couple of runs. They have added
to their bucket, ending off the over number 12. Scores are 115 for 4. That was so expensive over for England Protector. An easy run for Nepal Everest Wolves. So remaining 8 over are for Nepal Everest Wolves will decide how many number they have chased toward the England Protector. Another baller and the first ball of third over from Shad Afridi. That was so up and above in there for a while, but land so safely. So first ball, single run. That was over-pitched delivery, a dot delivery from Saad Afridi toward the batsman onto the keeper's hand. Again giving a over-pitch delivery, 2 deliveries he delivered, never giving a chance of a run toward the batsmen. That was again, he just played it down the ground, and that's another catch, nevertheless missed by the keeper's hand as he has a big hand. So wicket number 5 goes to Nepal Everest Wolves, as the name of Sanju, who was batting so well, 31 run at 11 deliveries, 2 fours and 3 sixes, has to walk back. And at the another end, a beautiful catch taken by the keeper, Kasif Munwa. So another batsman who comes on a crease. Adnan Elahi opens his account with the single. So this is the end of the over number 13. Scores are 117 for 5, whereas the current run rate of 9 and required is 10.71. Needs 75 run in 42 balls. A good line and length. Now Faisal Mahmood, who comes back into the attack. First ball he just delivered. And a single run added from Nepal Everest Wolves. Just picks it away and pushed the ball toward the mid-wicket area and goes for a couple of a good running between the wicket. A nice pickup and plays the ball toward the mid-on. Goes for a single by walking toward the wicket. That was on the slot and he just got a beautiful shot toward a deep mid-wicket area. Goes for a maximum. Adnan Elahi, this is the first maximum from his bat. So this is the extreme good momentum of the match, whereas both of the team are doing their best at their place. Need 65 runs in 38 balls. So that was a wide delivery. So one more run added to the board. Now he just plays it for rotating the wicket. So excellent running, a great awareness. They did not want it to make any of a run away from their reach. That was, he played it straight away and just rotate the strike. And end of the over number 14, scores are 130 for 5. Afridi, who just comes back into the strike. The first ball, as he already delivered, always goes for a maximum and boundaries. This time he just delivered a ball and goes for a maximum toward the cow corner. At the bat of now, Raja Jamshed. This is the third maximum after his bat. So that was just, he needed to play, but can't reach the ball. Goes to keeper's hand, a dot delivery by Afridi. Caught the pitch and it just up and above in there, but it goes for another catch. As I already said, they are not just forgiving that catches and takes it very cleanly. England Protector fielders. So wicket number 6 goes to Nepal Everest Wolves. At the over number 14.3, 136 run at 6. Raja Jamshed has to walk back after 29 run in 12 ball, 1 boundary and 3 sixes. Well played. Also a catch by Johar Abbas again toward the long off area. So this is the Six Nation Gold League tournament organized by Eagle Sports and sponsored by AMZ Properties and Shadow Gap, which is playing toward Eagle Cricket ground, ground number 1. And now some of the over are remaining for this match, this is the fifth match between England Protector and Nepal Everest Walls, where they have a good competition between both of the team. So another batsman, Arjun, who is on a strike now, getting a first ball of a wide delivery by Saad Afridi. Now he just wanted to get the room and wanted to get the run, but a quick stop by the fielder did not get him the chance. Overpitch delivery, very close call for the batsman. Straight goes to keeper's hand. A dot delivery. What a beautiful deliveries are delivered by Saad Afridi. Last two deliveries are back-to-back dot, and he just finished up the over with the dot. End of the over number 15 scores are 137 for 6. Whereas Nepal Everest Walls need 55 run in 30 balls. And the current run rate they have now 9.13 and required is 11. Now he just picked up a ball of 16th over and goes for a boundary toward the deep back point. And the bowler of Faisal Mahmood, who comes back into the attack of 4th over. That's just a good line and length delivery. And he just played it toward the mid-on area, goes for a single. A lovely delivery delivered by the bowler, but equally played from the batsman. Takes a single run by pushing the ball toward the mid-on area. That's just missed by the keeper, and the ball raises toward the third man area and goes for a boundary. So Adnan Ilahi has a 14 run in 8 balls, 1 boundary and 1 6. That's a classic shot. He just played it. But there was a fielder who just cuts it off the ball. A good running between the wicket. They have taken a couple of runs. That was a stunning playing by the batsman. He just getting the gap toward the ground and ending the over for 4. So 16 over, 153 run at 6. Another bowler, Noor Ahmed, who comes on attack now. So this is the first over from Noor Ahmed. The first delivery, he delivered a wide delivery. So 1 run gifted toward the Nepal Everest walls. Overpass delivery and a second delivery. He just giving the another wicket number 7. So Arjun has to walk back, got behind. So 16.1 over. Scores are 154 for 7. So Indra was a batsman who just comes on a strike, and first ball he just run out. So another wicket, wicket number 8 goes to Nepal. Everest was only 2 more wickets are remaining. So this is the highest pressure for Nepal. Everest was needed. So Noor Ahmed just come and turned the match, getting 2 wickets back to back. Milan, who comes on a crease now and needed 38 run in 22 balls. So this is the momentum of the match. Where is a single balls are very important for both of the teams. England Protector has to wanted make dot deliveries, but at the other side, Nepal Everest was need to make a more number at the board in a single balls. So that was another ball, and it goes for a drop catch. So where is that is the luckiest, most luckiest for Nepal Everest walls. Now they wanted to get more safety on their bowls. A defensive shot, he played it, but never getting a chance of a run. That was again a wide delivery, so extra run added. Over pitch delivery, he just delivered and pushed it away the ball toward the long leg and goes for more run on the board. That was again a so close call, quite appeal, but luckiest for the batsman. So ending of the over number 17, scores are 158 for 8. 3 more over are left will decide who will win the match. So this time needed 34 runs at 18 balls. Johar Abbas who comes back into the attack now. That was a first ball he delivered and goes for a wicket number 9 toward the Nepal Everest Wolves. What a perfect delivery he delivered by full strategy just onto the stump. So Milan has to walk back toward the pavilion. So Sudhanshu Malik who comes on a strike now. And a good stop by the fielder. The first ball, he just opens his account with the single. wanted to play, but a dot delivery as England Protector wanted to get. Straight goes to keeper's hand, never giving a chance of run. Just pulled a shot toward the mid-off and wanted to take a couple of run, and they have taken. But there will be an expensive run. So just played it down the ground toward the mid-on area. But never taking a risk. Again, wanted to defend the shot and get a single run. So needed a 30 run in 12 balls. At 18 over, scores are 162 for 9. Noor Ahmed, who comes back into the attack. And first ball this time goes for a maximum. Adnan Ilahi, who played it well toward the mid-wicket area. A perfect shot with the timing. These kind of a maximum and a fours they needed if they wanted to make more number, and goes for a chasing. So now he just pulled a shot and wanted to get the extra number. With this extra number they have that is the most expensive run for Nepal Everest was. Wanted to check from the third umpire. That was a very close call. Let's see what will be the decision from the third umpire. Either it is out or not. So the decision is not out. Luckiest for the batsman. His effort goes good for his batting. A good efforts. So 20 run needed at 9 balls. What a momentum of the match. That was onto the keeper's glove, a dot delivery. So single balls are so important for both of the team. That was just up and above in the air. What the batsman wanted to get was a maximum toward the deep mid-wicket area. So as well as game is going on, going a good competition between Nepal Everest Wolves and England Protector. 14 run in 7 balls. Just pushed a shot and goes for a single run. So this is the ending of the over number 19. Scores are 179 for 9. 13 run and 6 ball. Tahir, who comes back into the attack. The first ball he giving a wide delivery, so extra run added to the board. A slower delivery. And he just placed the ball, but never giving a chance of run. There will be a risk. A quick decision. That's again giving a good delivery by Tahir, and they takes again a risk of a couple of runs taken. Good running between the wicket. A slower delivery, and that was goes for a maximum at the cow corner. This maximum giving us so closer toward the chasing. need a 4 run in 3 balls. That was again a wide delivery just on the leg side. So extra 1 run, which is very important. So again they have played it, but never taking a chance of single here. So no run. This time he just played it down the ground and never taking a chance of run. So last delivery and 3 balls. He just placed the ball and goes for another run. But so closes toward the match and England Protector won the match. This is the tie now. Beg your pardon. So this tie is let's see what will happen at the next, because this is the tie of the match between England Protector and Nepal Everest Walls. Match tie and 1 point each team. So this match is a tie. So because of this is a league match, 1 point for each team. So thank you so much. That's all from the com box.